Hello, I'm Sapphire Ivy, and I am here for the first video of the glamour magic portion of my YouTube channel, but my second overall video for this specific channel for my burly glamour makeup. So with that said, I just want to introduce myself and let you know who I am. I am Sapphire Ivy. I am a performer, a burlesque, and I am also a Reiki master, a nurse, a vet. I was in the Army and Navy. I was a combat medic. I've got a lot of things that I have. Oh, I am an herbalist. I went to 2 schools and graduated from that. So yeah, I've got a lot of things on my plate and on my resume. However, that leads me to tell you that I am kind of a jack of all trades DIY creative, but yeah, I just kind of follow my instincts of my interests and just kind of let that lead me down that rabbit hole. So the purpose of this whole channel is basically to take you along that journey with me as I do my makeup, which I am in no way a professional at all. I just kind of do the things and teach you a little bit of that magic and, I don't know, self-love, self-healing, and healing for all. So I hope you enjoy. I hope you find these topics interesting. And if there's anything that you'd like me to go down the rabbit hole on, just give me a little comment below and let me know. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you as I put on my face. So today's topic is all about the Magick of Sapphire. As you all know, my name is Sapphire Ivy, so let me tell you about it. My name was chosen because my middle name is Ivy, and it's always been my favorite name, like all the time. I never was called that unless I was on stage, either performing as a singer or burlesque performer now and all that. But yes, Ivy is my middle name. And Sapphire is my birthstone. So I really love that color. My favorite colors are purple, black, and sapphire. So when I chose the name Sapphire Ivy, I wanted to include myself as who I am and by my name, and also, you know, something that really brings me strength and a reminder of my strength. And it's funny because even though I'm like a metaphysical person and all that, and I study a lot of herbs and magic and things with crystals, tarot, and all that, I never really looked into sapphire except for I know that that's my birthstone. So when I was preparing for this video, I came to the realization why exactly I am so in love with my birthstone and how it so relates to who I am as a person my entire life. So it reminds me of the strength that I have because it's just such a vibrant, beautiful, like luring in kind of crystal. And it just really reminds me of my power. So I feel powerful as Sapphire, and ivy in itself is a vine, you know, an herb, something that is very invasive and able to grow in different types of environments and continue to hold its strength as well. And it, even through all the intertwines of the world and what we go through in our struggles, ivy itself is still able to overcome and see through any blockages or pathways that might cross. And yeah, so sapphire strength and ivy getting through the vines and all that woo-woo stuff. So as we begin, I will let you know I do have notes. Yes, I do. Why? Because I can't remember anything. People know me when they see me in person. I'm gonna remember your energy. I'm not gonna remember your name majority of the time, unless I like work with you a few times, then it kind of gets stuck. I really enjoy the energy of people. I am just infatuated by it. So with that said, I'm not gonna remember notes. I read like 4 books to get all this research done, and it's hard to keep all that in my brain. Okay, also I'm gonna go ahead and put some makeup on, and hopefully with the talking and all of that and the notes, it'll help me stay on track. So as we begin, with that said, sapphire, blue sapphire to be specific, is what we're talking about today, is a beautiful gem that allows you to go ahead and keep your discipline and awareness and all that. So yeah, and it is really focusing on your 5th and your 6th chakra areas. So if you don't know about chakras, I can definitely make another video on that, but in a quick little thing specifically pertaining to the topic at hand, let's just talk about the 3rd eye and the throat chakra. So your throat chakra is right here. And what that focuses on, communication, right? Because you're talking, and not just talking to others, but also talking to yourself. So self-talk, conversations with others, talking with others, things like that, right? Your 3rd eye chakra is right here, right in the middle of your forehead. And that is the all-seeing, but all-seeing in a way of, let's just say a real quick one would be like manifestations and things like that. Maybe messages from the divine, whatever you practice and whatever you believe in. Just visualization. I am all-seeing. I am aware of where I am at, and I see where I am going. So focusing in on that 3rd eye chakra and, the self-talk and all that, you can manifest your future, manifest what you want, your goals, manifest what you want to achieve in life, things like that, right? So now let's move on to the elements. The elements, and I am speaking specifically on earth, air, wind, or earth, air, water, fire, all that, north, south, east, west, all that stuff, which I can go ahead and go into more detail in another video on that. However, for sapphire alone specifically, we are going to be focusing on the earth element, right? And the air, wind element. So, which is great and makes complete sense as a Virgo, which is my month where the sapphire is my birthstone. Also, don't judge me on my with me being a Virgo, and it's an earth sign and the mother and all that. it makes sense that sapphire is so true to me. It's grounding. It's very much into getting in touch with the earth. Haha, hello, I am an herbalist and I went to school for it, so that makes complete sense, right? Yes, it absolutely does. So here we are with the earth, grounding, all that connection, you listening to the trees, you know, when they blow in the wind like it is with the element of air. Everything connects, especially when you're doing your research. And when I was doing my research, it all connects. It helps me connect all the dots when I do research. So sapphire aids in healing too. It's good with healing. So what does it heal? And as a nurse, makes total sense. Headaches, you know, vertigo, earaches, vision situations, and things like that. Also emotionally, it encourages you to find that inner strength, to go ahead and dive deeper, right? From within the core, that core of your earth and all that strength right there in your solar plexus chakra. This is gonna be really hard for me. I'm gonna have to do a lot more videos. I hope you guys are okay with that as far as the other things that we are talking about. Anywho, spiritually, being that it's up here with the third eye chakra, it really does connect you to your psychic abilities. So with the third eye chakra, like I said, when you're I am all seeing, you are there manifesting and seeing and seeing what could happen and focusing your attention on that. And with the third chakra tying into that, really communicating with yourself that I am able to find that inner strength. I am able to manifest. I am able to do all the work that I need for what I am seeing, for what I want in my future, or what I see for my future. Hope that makes sense. So you can find sapphire in Thailand, Madagascar, India, and the US. Yes. And I'm going to read this from my notes because I can't remember. It is believed to help one see below the surface of appearances to the underlying truth and to speak clearly with the voice of inner wisdom. That's a little folklore for you, which is great. And I was able to go ahead and get that from the book, The Pocket Book of Stones by Robert Simmons. Yay, I've got references. Also in astrology, Saturn, which represents order, right? So discipline, awareness is what we discussed in the beginning. So it's about order, structure, limitations, and discipline. So bringing to light what is going on, what you're not able to really fine tune with your brain and all your thoughts and all that stuff. Like I'm having a short circuit right now, but yeah. So it helps you and allows you to be aware, to create a structure, to give yourself discipline and confidence from within, strength from within, in order for you to move on in your journey to your purpose. Yeah, I love sapphire. And used to enhance psychic abilities and mental acuity, right? So what does all that mean? Just basically enhance like your sight, your hearing, and all that, for just paying attention to the details and things like that. Tarot reading, maybe put a thing of, or a little stone next to you of sapphire or something like that, or just have an image in your head of the crystal itself. So there you go. And used with lapis lazuli, iolet, and azurite. And I'm really bad at these pronunciations, but I'm doing my best, y'all. It's really amazing to work and combined with different crystals and see what kind of responses you get. And those are just a couple that I mentioned that when used with sapphire, it really gives you the ability to enhance your psychic awareness and your mental acuity. So like, that's freaking awesome. So it also brings loyalty and fidelity to your love relationships, especially when you are incorporating rose quartz with it and other heart crystals, like anything that's like green, that's like anything heart chakra related. Just think green, pinks, reds, things like that, depending on what kind of love you're looking for specifically. And I can do yet another video for color magic, right? On to another reference as we continue this journey in sapphire. These words came from the book Crystals, How to Use Their Healing Powers by Emily Anderson. So in that book, it pretty much sums up everything that I said, but then I picked out a few things that either I wanted to emphasize on or elaborate, or it's new. So with the psychic wisdom is really awesome because with sapphire, it helps channeling the wisdom and healing from the higher self or higher beings and increasing that connection. So great for when you are in prayer or meditation or something like that, to really enhance so that you can focus on whatever the higher being of whatever you believe would like to show you as messages or things that will help you in your journey. Don't I look very funny? Anyways, so let's continue. So it is said that sapphire is the stone of wisdom, which I can see why. So, and in ancient cultures, they believed that it signified celestial hope of faith and connection to the gods, along with the Buddhists believed in encourage spiritual enlightenment, and the Hindus would bring this stone to the temples as an offering to align the astrology influences with the deities, which is really awesome. I think that all of this metaphysical woo-woo stuff is pretty cool, and I love looking into different perspectives on different religions and books and authors or studies or philosophers or whatever you want to call them, and really diving deep into what everyone has in their brains and how their messages come through when they're studying these types of topics. So spiritual healing, clarification, alignment, all that has to do with the sapphire, and learning, understanding, and the balance of the body, mind, and spirit, which is something that Sapphire Ivy is very, very much into, in making sure that any classes you take with me, like yoga or Reiki, I incorporate that mind, body, spirit type things and balance. It transforms negativity into positivity and all that, and it helps amplify chants and music, singing, and self-expression. So it definitely ties into the whole entertainment performing world for sure. So when using sapphire for your meditation, it really helps for you to bring in an understanding of not just what you may see for your future or your goals being met, and and things like that, but also it helps you clarify your sight for what you need to do in the steps for the future in order for you to actually make those manifestations come through. Like you said, you know, opportunity comes a knocking, but if you do not open that door and do the work to open up the door, how is it supposed to open? Do you know? Unless they open it for you, but they're not gonna do that. You gotta do it yourself. You gotta put in some work, right? You can't be lazy. You can't be lazy. You can't. So using things or crystals or herbs or things like that, like such as sapphire, it's just a way to help you enhance and get yourself all nice and open, you know. It aids you into clearing your sight, and also helps you understand how to talk to yourself. You know, there's times when we often down ourselves for the things that we are not accomplishing on the pace that we would like to accomplish, but this helps us, especially when meditation or prayer or anything like that. This allows us to see what we can do in order for us to have a clear pathway on the steps that we need to take so that we can not give up on our dreams and manifestations, but literally keep going. And I know that's really hard for some of us, and I know I have some hard times where I have a vision and I don't get to check off my boxes on time on my goals and my steps to get through. And sometimes I just want to give up, but I know that I don't need to do that. And I know what tools I can use, like wearing my sapphire or visualizing a sapphire or having a sapphire crystal or literally having my name badge on me and saying, you know what, I'm just going to channel that energy of sapphire, and hopefully it will help me find a clear path and give me the strength to continue on that path of greatness. So another reference that I can let you know where I got all the things from is called Crystallize, The Modern Guide to Healing by Yulia von Doren Golden Rocks. So it's a really cool little book, you know, things with words and letters and all that stuff that make sentences. It's really cool, and it talks about like more of the seasons and the Sabbaths or pagan holidays and things like that, and also goes a little bit deeper into elements and healing and things like that. So with that said, one of the Sabbaths that Sapphire is attached to is Beltane, and Beltane, or you can call May Day as well, is a pagan holiday that welcomes it. Well, you know what, I'll just make a video on that because that can go into another rabbit hole, because that's what it happens. So it is very much attached to Beltane, or May Day, which is the 1st of May, and the goddess, which is one of my ultimate favorite goddesses or deities, is Hecate. Okay, she is a Greek goddess, and their god, who is also one of my favorites, and I go kind of hand in hand when I study Greek mythology, is Apollo, the sun god. So apostle is Saint Andrew. So was something cool that I learned that I didn't know. Specifically, it is also, this one says ruler of water, which reading the first book where it just mentioned air and earth, I was like, not water? Like, really? I mean, it's blue, right? But not all things color associate the same in magic. Sometimes it could surprise you what it all does, you know. Anyway, it is very receptive with its energy, and the numeral vibration is 2. planetary is the moon, which I am very much a moon girl. Do a lot of moon circles and things like that I lead, which is really awesome. We'll have to talk about that in another video. And of course, zodiac signs are Virgo, Libra, and Sagittarius, but mainly Virgo.
Virgo's season is autumn, which makes sense since not Virgo season, excuse me.
Sapphire season is autumn or fall, which makes lots of sense since it is the stone of September attached with Virgo, Libra, and Sagittarius, which is, I mean, there you go. Really cool fact, or whatever they make up. Wedding anniversaries. Wedding anniversaries is the 5th, the 45th year, and the 70th. So that means my husband, we have been married for going on 10 years next month. And that means he owes me a sapphire because he didn't buy me one on the 5th anniversary. I don't remember what we did. He usually tries to do all the nice special things, and I'm grateful for that. Lucky days to wear sapphire is Saturday, and how funny, I'm filming this on a Saturday. Anyway, let's move on. Protection day to wear the sapphire is on Tuesday and Thursday. Specifically, Tuesday is the star sapphire, which I really want to get into more studies on the different types of sapphire, like, and find out their metaphysical properties and all that, because that's pretty cool too. But we're focusing on blue. But star sapphire, if you find one, let me know. If you have one, let me know and tell me how you like it and if it provides you with protection on Tuesday. Birth monthlies, which I have a whole lot of that, is for Hebrew, it's April. Arabic is April. Romans, April. Mystical is May. Ayurvedic is August. Modern is September. Traditional is also September, and the zodiac is Virgo from August 23rd till September 22nd. And the hour of birth is 10 a.m. So you see how this rabbit hole can go? Like, it could lead you to all kinds of different things that you want to research, like the birth month, the season, the herbs, the medicinal properties as well for these stones, crystals, colors, herbs, whatever it is. So it's a lot and it's super fun. So the tarot card, for those of you who read tarot, it's the Hermit card, which is number 4. No. Hold on. Let me read my notes. 9. It's number 9. Yay.
Silent counsel helps and offer mysticism.
Alignment, seclusion, prudence, according to Cunningham at least. Nicholas Cunningham, to be exact and detailed. So the intention is astral projection. Has anyone done that before? Let me know about it. Astral projection or astral travel, you know, that thing where you come out of your body to your higher self and like go into different worlds and like stalk people in their rooms. I don't know. Maybe I do. I don't know. Divination, right? Which is psychic ability and communication with the higher deities and higher conscious and all that. And then dreams. It helps with dreams, prophetic dreams, and getting messages from dreams and things like that. It helps with emotional balance, and it's really hard to speak while trying to hold a lash. Insight, visibility, love, magic, and all that awakens and strengthens psychic abilities. Again, that's a very, very like prominent magic of the sapphire itself is the psychic connection and abilities, and that talk why, third eye, throat chakra, you know, hopefully you guys are understanding all the connections. I don't know, doing my best here. The elements for healing, it helps with healing bleeds, boils, fingernails, heart disorders, inflammation, which I have rheumatoid arthritis, so definitely when I do have a sapphire ring, and when I wear it, it definitely helps. I've noticed it's pretty cool actually with the swellings in my hands. Insomnia, so if you have trouble with insomnia, keep some sapphire by your bed and maybe that'll help with your dreams. Liver disorders, nervousness, stress, and ulcers. So with the abilities that sapphire have, I think it's a pretty cool stone, and I'm pretty honored to have chosen that to be my stage name, or part of my stage name, because I think I'm a true gem. Don't you? Because you are too. So now that I have my lips on, now you can see that I guess my makeup's pretty much done. I add a few highlight to the mix. But yes, so that is all about sapphire, the crystal, and a little bit about Sapphire Ivy, the performer, and like very little. But as you stay tuned and I'll do all the things, you will learn more about me, and I hope to learn more about you. So with that said, that's all I have for you today. Now I am gonna go out in the freezing cold snow because there's a winter storm in this neck of the mountain, and I'm gonna go out there because I am inspired to go ahead and get my weighted veil and practice. A few things that I want you guys to understand is that Sapphire Ivy is all about supporting all the things that help me in my journey. So with that said, these beautiful lips were introduced to me by Miss Adora Opens, which is my burlesque troupe leader, mama, house leader, and my burly mama, wife / gym daddy, Miss Jim Burlesque Performer, introduced me to Stay Golden Cosmetics. It's a lip kit. It looks like this, and this one is the, what color is this? Oy. I think it's Galactica. It's a cruelty-free, waterproof, kiss-proof, turn-up-proof product from, I have 3 colors. I have the burlesque color and the pink one. Can't remember what the color is right now. And then this Galactica one. So because I am inspired by Sapphire Blue, I decided to go a little goth star Galactica.
Goth Galactic. Go.
That's what I decided to do today on a whim. Also, I use cheap products or things that are gifted to me as far as my makeup, and Family Dollar, which is Dollar General, that's what's around here in the mountain. I'm still learning here in Tennessee. They have the Believe Beauty line and skin line, and I use that for my face to wash my face, moisturize my face, and foundations as much as I can. Even the eyeshadow, Believe. And what's really awesome about that is they use minimal products or chemicals, and they're usually under about $6. I don't think I've spent even $6 on one item. Most of it's like $3, maybe $5, depending on what you get. And I really like it. It's really helped me with my skin. It is very clean and comforting, lightweight and all that. It also doesn't cover my freckles too much because I really like my freckles, so there's that. And then every year for Christmas, I usually get gifted Estee Lauder. It's been for years. I'm 41 years old now, and I have been using Estee Lauder and getting them as Christmas gifts since I was probably 16, maybe even younger than that. I don't really know, but I usually get my favorite perfume and all that, and it comes in a kit. It usually has a very cute like suitcase thingy that I really love, and I put all my makeup in it and all that, so I really enjoy that. My mama and my dad used to get that for me as I was growing up, or from a teenager, and then when they passed, now either my father-in-law, but then he stopped, and now my husband, he does it. He takes care of it for me, so he always gives me that for Christmas, and I'm really grateful for that. With that said, I want to leave you with a message from Sapphire the Crystal, and just let you know that you are powerful and you are able to see your fullest potential. Even if you don't see it now, you are able to be great. You are able to manifest. You are incredible. You are strong. You are a light, and you are an absolute gem. So continue to go within. Give yourself that time of quiet. Give yourself that time to really sit down and sit with yourself and have that connection to whoever it is that you talk to, whether it's just yourself and your belief, or if it's God, or if it's a deity, a goddess, or whatever, the moon, the sun, a leaf from a plant, which you guys can't see. Either way, wherever you can find that inspiration for you to be able to see your true potential at its highest power, you can do it. You can find it. You are amazing. You are confident. You are worthy, and you are loved. With that said, bye for now. I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed, graceful day. Thank you with love and purest light. Sapphire Ivy.